I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and in this video I wanted to give you a guide for the Blitzrad EX3 battle in the Critical Threat event. EX3 is essentially the same as EX2 battle, with the only difference that Blitzrad and those bombs have a little bit more HP and will hit slightly harder. As for basic info, Blitzrad's physical defense can be debuffed and he's immune to all other statuses, and he will deal both physical and magic damage, and after a series of attacks he will summon bombs you have to defeat, otherwise they will explode and it's a wipe. And of course Blitzrad is weak to water. Despite EX3 battle having 300,000 recommended power, it's ridiculously easy, much easier than you might expect, and what you need to bring is ideally a physical water DPS, so Cloud or Glenn. You could go with both or have one DPS and then water debuffer, so Sephiroth with War Arcanum set, Zack with Black Whiskers, Nanaki with Silver Collar, or even Kid Sith with his Green Megaphone. Physical DPS is recommended because Blitzrad has a slightly higher resistance to magic, but if you have a very good water Tifa you could use her as well. As for healer, either Matt or Aerith are great options because they can both provide a physical and magic defense buff at the same time, and if you find yourself struggling, Blitzrad deals lightning damage, so you could equip weapons with lightning resistance ability as well as stacking up some physical and magic defense. I'm using Cloud, Sephiroth and Matt, and my team is at 191,000 combat power, and it's almost the same as for EX2, so Cloud is my DPS, Sephiroth debuffer DPS, and Matt is my healer and buffer, and I also have most of my equipment slots empty, but you should definitely equip your best available options. Matt has Gear Voucher outfit and Gigantic Shield in limit slots, and Bramble Spine in main weapon slot to apply a physical attack buff, and then I have Syringe for defensive buffs, as well as a Cure Materia in all Cure Materia slot for team heals. In sub equipment slots I have Centipede to boost heals and 4-point Shuriken, both mainly to boost Matt's buff debuff extension, so Matt has 11.4 HP, 2.3 heals and 121 PDEF, as well as 152 MDEF. Then you have Sephiroth with War Arcanum outfit and Tempest in main weapon slots, as well as Ardent Flare in limit slot, and in sub equipment slot I have only Black Whiskers, so Sephiroth has 7.7 HP, 2.2 physical attack and base defenses. Lastly, I have Cloud with Glavenus outfit, Maritime Sword in main weapon slot and Leviathan in limit slot, and in sub equipment slots Cloud has only Stream Slasher, so Cloud has 7.7 HP, 2.9 physical attack and base defenses. So, at the beginning of the battle we still have quite a lot of time till the first charge attack hits us, so apply the water debuff first, then hit with DPS, and I will also start applying some physical attack buffs on Cloud specifically since he's my DPS here, and then apply the physical attack buff. In my case it's both, but then of course switch to defense. And as you can see, with no lightning resistance, no defenses, just that buff, it's still very easy to recover from it and do a lot of damage. But from this point, your Blitzrad will just keep doing a series of lightning barrages, which doesn't really do much damage, so you don't have to worry about anything, and it will still take quite some time until he summons the bomb, so you have more than enough time. But also, if you are applying a physical attack buff with Bramble Spine, try to switch to defense because it also provides a regen, so in defense mode the heals are much stronger. And because my Bramble Spine is below OB6, I need to apply it twice if I want a max potency physical attack buff. But also on his normal attacks, I don't think you need to switch to defense. They deal a small amount of damage, so you really don't have to worry about anything here. But here, the bombs, if you have your summon ready, you can just get rid of them. And then just keep attacking the boss. Another Rolling Thunder, it's fine, it still will not hit us very hard, so that will be very easy to recover from. As I previously said, this Blitzrad EX3 is very easy and not dangerous at all. Which is quite ridiculous, but is what it is. Also, now Blitzrad hits us a little bit harder because with this physical attack plasma roller, his lightning damage, it gets a buff. So after this he will start hitting us a little bit harder, but he's almost dead, so he won't be dangerous. But here, don't worry about anything, just keep doing DPS, and if you see your debuffs have expired, you can always reapply them. And here, near the end of the battle, if you still have not recovered your HP to 4, you can, and you see you might be a little bit in danger, you can start switching to defense, but even though with a mid lightning potency buff, Blitzrad still doesn't really do much damage. As you can see, it's still tiny amount of damage here. But that's almost the end, and I'm not sure if you will get to summon the bombs here. No. Alright, but shortly, if he would still be alive, he would summon next wave of bombs, but that's it. There's nothing more to him. Just deal with the bombs with Leviathan summon and keep hitting him until you kill him. That's it. So yeah, that's the whole battle, so you really don't need a strong team. And I'm a little bit surprised how easy this battle is, because it shouldn't even have a 200,000 power recommended and has 300,000, and it feels like a random number, but it is what it is. That's the whole battle, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.